Oh, welcome again. Uh, those who are new, I think you consider the previous video. In the previous video, I was talking about the 3 levels of financial literacy. So there was a comment that came about more explanations about these other 3 levels of what? Financial literacy. The 3 levels that we talked about last time included making money, keeping money, and multiplying money. Okay, now somebody wanted to know how we do all those other 3. Well, that's why I'm considering redoing this other video today. Well, let's now begin with the first level of basically making money. And I was saying, how do we make money? This is the very first level of financial literacy. You know, children do not know how to make money. Meaning that if you've gone to this other level of making money, you are now progressing. Well, when you work for a salary, when you go casual, whether you get commissions, all that brings in money. Making money includes salaries. It includes commission. The commissions. It includes you could be a donation. A friend gives you donation. Could be casual labor. Okay, all that is making money. So if you are at this other level, that is the very first level. So how to make more money? You know, the money you could be making may not be enough, so you want to maybe increase on your income. So when I talk about the system where we, after you've made the money, okay, on that other money that you made, 60% of your income goes towards the necessities, that is food, clothing, health care. You know, if 60% has gone into that, what is the implication? It means 40% is going to be saved. And now there is that other feeling. There is that feeling that it comes in when I say 60% into your what? And taking care of your necessities. So one will ask, can I live on only 60% of my income? So it means if you're earning 1 million, can you live on 600,000? Okay. So in most cases, people will say, I cannot live on 60% of my income. Well, if you are in a similar situation where you're saying that I cannot live on the 60%, then there is only one thing you can do about it. What is that other one thing that you can do about it? And the thing is here, upgrade your skills to make more money. Upgrade your skills to make more money. Well, if you develop skills and become able to provide more value to the market, if you develop your skills and become able to provide more value to the marketplace, your income will increase. Your income will increase. Yet, what do most people do when they want more? Some always go for either the second job. Have you heard, like, I want more money, and then somebody goes, I think I should get doing this. They go for more jobs. One can go for a second or even what? A third job. That is trading time, your time for money. Remember I talked about trading your time for money. It may not work because supposing when you have 3, let's say when you have 2 jobs, you're taking the whole day to be busy. And you're making, for example, 2M. If you wanted the 3M, does it mean that you have to create some more day or more time, or you work in the night? So you see, you may think you're going to get another job, but I think it may not work. Maybe those who may plan to start their own business, probably a side hustle where you keep now putting in money, you drop there some money, it keeps growing such that at one moment the profits that you may be realizing from your business may surpass your expenses, and therefore there will be room for saving. Well, maybe that is the way to go. Now, I think making money will be so much easier for you if you develop a skill first. Develop a skill. Have you heard of these other people who work during the day? They have some certain job, then over the weekend or probably in the night, they are just using that other skill to make more money. Now, there are some skills that I think I can talk about, whereby just a matter of using your skill for hours, you can earn more money than the one you work for on the job, your 9 to 11 to 5. Maybe if your 9 to 11 to 5 is giving you 1M, you can develop a skill that can give you 2 millions in just a mere 2 hours. Have you heard of public speakers? Those who go for the MC work and then the like. I have colleagues that I know, they work on a radio station, but over the weekend they're busy making more money as MCs. And you know what? They make more money on the weekend than what they actually earn for a month and when they work on the radios. So you may just need now to develop the skill to make more money. Consider that. That is about the first level of making money. Well, after you've surpassed that level, you remember I said there are 3 levels. One is to make money, then this is the second one, the second level. If you've made money, do you know how to keep money? How to keep money. So I always say managing money isn't about how much you make. What is more important is how much you keep. Let me just give you an example. A person can make 1 million, but at the end of the month has used the 1.2, which means the 0.2 has been borrowed. Okay, they will keep demanding. Then there is one who can make 800,000, and then at the end of it all now could maybe probably use let's say 500,000. It means has saved 300,000. This one makes 1M, has nothing to save at all. Then there is this other particular one who has used the 800 and is saving 300. Now he's better. So the statement is, it doesn't matter how much you make. What matters is how much you keep. Well, at the beginning of his career, I will tell you this other story. Douglas Waudo, I think, is a businessman in Kenya. He's a businessman in Kenya and an entrepreneur. Okay, he's also an author. He has some books that he has written. He made some fatal mistakes. Suddenly, he was making all this money. He would hire a new car every weekend. You know, like every week you want to show people that you use a brand new car. Hey, that is bad. Making all this money, he would hire a new car. He used his money to buy friendships. Every Saturday he would blow tens of thousands in a bar. Only later, he got much smarter. He noticed that while he was great at making money, he sucked at keeping it. The word is sucked at keeping it. You couldn't keep money. So he enrolled for a financial literacy class, which I recommend people to do. Learning financial skills. I mean, financial literacy is a must if you are going to have one. Okay. He enrolled for financial literacy class with the Centonome. I think you've heard of what you call Centonome in Kenya. consulting those advisors who knew the basics of financial literacy. Only then did he learn what it means to keep money and to utilize non-financial assets. These other non-financial assets are the skills that you may have. So if you have gotten a skill, you can use that other skill to make more money. Why am I now telling you this? Because I want you to avoid his mistakes. And for many of us, you see, they always say that wise people learn from others' mistakes. But if you want to learn from your own, it is okay still. On the profile picture of this other YouTube channel, I've put some notes that says, your best teacher is your last mistake. So I'm telling you all this so that you can now learn some of these other mistakes these other people have made. Don't spend stupid amounts of money and try to buy friendships. No. That's not how real friendships stay. Real friendships work differently. Don't become overconfident. If you're good at generating money, keep focusing on your cash flow. Keep focusing on your cash flow. Why do you want to keep money? Well, part of it goes into your emergency savings and your savings for learning and probably growth. What more do you need then? You definitely want to have that extra money for investments. Extra money for investments. That is what is now the main thing there. Money for investments. So keep aside some amount that you're going to have it pushed into your savings. Now the other third level is when we talk about how to multiply the money you've got. How to multiply money. Well, briefly, let's go through this. Multiplying money is the true mastery of managing money. Note, multiplying money is the true mastery of managing money, and yet most people have no idea about it. They don't even get to this stage because they can't make or keep enough money. Wow. Now, how do you multiply your money? That is the question. How do you multiply your money? The way to multiply your money and grow rich is through investments. When it comes to investing, do not get fancy. Please. Don't make it too complicated. If anything, you want to go with something very, very simple. Just go with something very, very simple. All wealthy people I know invest in a number of things. They invest their money into proven things, like real estates, index funds, the stock market, or their own businesses. So if you have a business, you can continuously develop it slowly and you will reach somewhere. That is it. They aren't chasing the latest investment trends they see on social media. They only invest in long-term proven investment vehicles. For some of these other businesses that you can begin with, I think I will again make some short video about some small businesses where you can begin and grow slowly to invest in, like I've started one. If you missed the other lecture, consider subscribing and you'll see all these other videos on this other channel. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I think that serves the purpose. Thank you. See you next time.